everyone and welcome back to the channel. Welcome to today's video. I hope you guys are all very well. I hope you guys are having a lovely October so far. My name's Mel, this is MJL Papercrafts, and today we're actually going to do just a chill out catch up video. So I hope you guys will enjoy today's video. If you haven't done so already, then please do make sure that you subscribe to the channel. Please do make sure that you like and commented on the videos as well. So if you've been running through my playlist, then please do make sure that you're leaving a like and a comment on the videos as well. And for those who haven't subscribed, and for those who have been subscribers for a while, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy today's video. So let's get into it. So hi everyone and welcome back to the channel. Welcome to today's video. My name's Mel, this is MJL Papercrafts. Hope you guys are having a lovely day so far. Today we're actually going to do a chilled out catch up video. So I hope you guys will enjoy today's catch up. I'm hoping not to gabble on for like more than half an hour. But if you want to enjoy this video in the background and hear what I've been up to during the last couple of months, then please do enjoy. I hope you guys will have some snacks and have some drinks with you. I have got a Coke Zero here. So just in case take a couple of sips in between, that is what I'm going to be drinking. I've also got some of my favourite snacks, which is, hilariously, I'm probably third way through this packet. This is the Walker Sensations. This is the black peppercorn and sea salty crisps. Really lovely. So those are my snacks for tonight's TV marathon that I will be enjoying tonight. So I hope you guys will enjoy having a couple of snacks and a couple of drinks as well. I hope you guys will having this video in the background and catching up with me. So I'm actually just going to be kind of reviewing the summer. So I'm probably going to cover maybe June and July, August and September, and then I'll also be doing a review of what videos are going to come up during October, November and December, leading up to Christmas and the New Year. So I hope you guys will enjoy my little catch up, and please do let me know what you've been up to as well, what you've been doing during the summer, and also what you are going to be up to in October leading up till Christmas. So the first things first that I'm going to start with is for those who are newly subscribed to my channel, welcome to my channel. Hi guys, I hope that you will be enjoying the content on the channel. I hope you guys have been looking at a playlist, looking at the videos, looking at the collabs that I've been taking part in. I hope you guys have enjoyed that content, and I hope you guys have been inspired to make some projects and some lovely masterpieces of your own. So thank you to you guys for supporting the channel. So all my new subscribers, welcome, and I hope you guys are enjoying the content on the channel. For those who have been subscribed to me for a long time and have done since the beginning, the middle and towards the last couple of months, and thank you so much for supporting the channel. I really appreciate it. So I'm going to start from the summer months, so from June until July. Hopefully I can just relax in my position and not be so restricted. But from June and July are like the summer months, and I'm not a massive person who loves the summer. It gets far too hot in the UK, and then we just start sweltering in about 32-33 degree heat. So I've been trying to basically stay in a place that's keeping me cool and just kind of relaxing into the summer. I tend to find that around work days, for example, I am a little bit more chilled out, only because it's not that busy at work. I work full time, so for me trying to update content at the same time as working is a little bit more harder to kind of juggle my time around. So I'm trying to organise videos kind of sporadically throughout the week, or trying to get my groove on with lots of creative projects. So if I do kind of a whole host of uploads and then kind of dwindle down and don't do any uploads for a couple of weeks, probably just I'm just having some downtime essentially. So I've definitely, during the June and July months, I've just been kind of trying to take it easy. So I've got my notes here just in case I forget anything. So in July, Monika W, who is Paper Mona, she did a 12 days of Christmas in July collab, which we had a lot of like YouTubers partaking in. I know you guys had enjoyed the content on that channel, on our playlist, or on our channels as well. So thank you so much for commenting and liking on those videos. I really enjoyed making some Christmas projects in July. I know that July is kind of that time where people start thinking about Christmas. I know it's very early, but I tend to think about what I'm doing for Christmas nearer around August, September time, only because I just want to be more organised. So we actually did a collab that was hosted by the lovely Monika, and she basically got a few of us together to actually do some lovely Christmas projects that are all using prompts, so particular prompts in Christmas projects. So it was really, really enjoyable. I'll put the links of the channels that were collaborating in that particular Christmas collab in the description box below, and anything I mention during this particular video I'll put in the description box below so you can actually find what I'm referring to. So we did the 12 days of Christmas in July, which is really, really fab. It just kind of got me into the spirit of actually making some Christmas bits, and I was just trying to enjoy kind of the summer sun really. Summer for me in London is which is where I'm based, is far too hot for me. It gets way too hot. I mean, I wish I was kind of living in Scotland or kind of like nearer to like northern England for a little bit more cooler weather, but I know that my in-laws who actually live in Yorkshire, they're experiencing a lot of hot weather. So for them, maybe I shouldn't have like thought about, oh, maybe I could probably just move up north for a couple of months and then just stay in the cooler weather, because I knew that they were actually experiencing a lot of hotter weather. So it probably wouldn't have done me any justice, to be fair. I think me just sitting in front of a fan in my office probably would have been the best bet, which is pretty much what I've been doing. I've been pretty much staying at home, trying to sit in the coolest area in the house and then trying to do work at the same time. And because I work full time, because I never used to work full time, it's a lot more harder to juggle my time to try and upload videos and then do collab videos, because sometimes I'm very like disorganized, but I'm trying to be more organized in trying to create projects and obviously uploading them in a specific appropriate of time, and obviously juggling my work at the same time as well. So it hasn't been too bad. I thought I was quite organised for the 12 days of Christmas. Maybe I should have been a little bit more organised, but I really enjoyed making the projects during that time. So thank you to Monika for inviting me to do that collab. I'll leave the playlist in the description box below if you want to be Christmas inspired for the next couple of months, as it is getting nearer to the festive season. In August, I did the Flower Craft Fest, which was hosted by Monika, who's the crafting quilling lady. I think we did 9 days of creating projects that were kind of flower inspired, which was really, really great. I love flower themed projects. Anything that's kind of flower, floral, love it. Bring it to me. I give you all my money for flower themed things. So I'm happy to be able to actually say I really enjoyed that, and I really did enjoy the projects and the prompts that Monika had given us during the Flower Craft Festival. It was just so many dynamics and so many focuses and themes on each particular project, and everybody's projects were so different as well, which I think is really, really good, and it just kind of gives you more of a stepping stone to thinking what other projects that you could do outside of those borders and outside of those lines. So I really enjoyed watching everybody's videos, and for those who were commenting and liking on the videos, I really, really appreciate you guys having a look at all our content on our channels as well. It's really, really fun to take part in that collab, so thank you to Monika for inviting me to take part in that collab. I really, really enjoyed it. Anything flower themed, I just instantly get drawn to. So for me, I really, really enjoyed it. I just thought some of the prompts were great, and some of the projects that we created as well were really, really good too. August as well, I had actually decided to go away for a couple of days. I actually went to Devon. One of my friends actually got married. So a friend that I've known for like 10 years. So to Terry and Lee, if you're watching this video in some sort of weird universe, hi. I actually went to their wedding. It was really, really beautiful. So we actually were staying in Paignton in South Devon, and then their wedding was in Brixham in Devon as well, which was really, really lovely. Really, really beautiful. So if you like coastal paths, coastal beaches, there's like a little marina there. Plant life, there's like a pub that's overlooking kind of like a semi-cliff essentially, but there's a marina down at the bottom. It's absolutely gorgeous. I'll try and put some pictures of what I took from the wedding, just of like the outline of the coast and some of the floral, some of the trees, some of the outdoor seating and stuff. Is absolutely beautiful. So if you ever go to Brixham in Devon, then please do have a look. It is absolutely gorgeous. Really, really lovely place, and gorgeous weather as well. Absolutely beautiful. It wasn't warm, but it was kind of like mid-20s warm, which is quite good. So then everybody can kind of cool off inside if they really want to do, but they can just hang out outside, and it's not too hot for everybody, just to have some drinks, some food, just spend some time together and actually just kind of enjoy the dinner and dancing with the wedding and everything. So it was really, really good. So we stayed in Paignton for about 5 or 6 days, I think, and then we kind of went round some of the similar areas in South Devon. So my husband Stephen really loves Exeter, so we actually visited Exeter for a day, and we actually went to go and see shops. We actually went to Exeter Cathedral, which was really nice, and then we just kind of enjoyed lots of pubs that we went there before, because we have been there a couple of years ago actually. Enjoyed a really lovely summer there, which was really lovely. It was just a couple of days that we spent there, and yeah, we really enjoyed it. It was really beautiful. We went to Torquay as well, so there's like a little marina there, and there's like a little beach as well there, which I really, really liked. And they have like little shops and like little independent stores that you can go and visit as well, which I think is really, really lovely. And yeah, we really enjoyed it. We went to this other place that I really wanted to go to. I saw it on TikTok, on YouTube as well, and it's this place called the Thrift Warehouse and Secondhand Craft Shop. Now I've seen this all over TikTok, just to actually visit it, and it's basically a warehouse with secondhand goods in it, and they have children's clothes, they have bric-a-brac, they have children's games, books, and they also have a huge craft section. So if you ever go to this place called Marsh, Barton, which is probably 10 minutes out of Exeter St David's or Exeter Central, and it's probably 40 minutes from Paignton, and it's basically in this kind of industrial estate in Marsh, Barton. So you can actually walk from the station. It's probably like a 10-minute walk, but you have to go around the houses a little bit, and then you have to go around like a U-bend essentially, because there's no way to get from the other side. So you have to walk around this industrial estate and kind of like a motorway essentially, but you can actually get to it within walking distance. You just need to cross a couple of roads, but it's a really good secondhand craft place, and they just get donated items, and then they just they put them in this space, and then they segregate everything out. So there's a huge craft section. I'll put some pictures up on the screen, and then they basically have things like fabric scraps, they have jewelry findings, beads, everything that you could wish for to make bracelets, jewelry. If you wanted to make a fancy dress costume for like Halloween or like Christmas or World Book Day, for example, they had all the scraps. You could fill up a bag of scraps. It was like a heavy duty like bag of scraps that you could fill up for £5. You can get as much material as you possibly could into those kind of plastic sacks, and you could just have them for like £5. So the bag was like massive, it was huge. I didn't get any fabrics, but I know that a lot of people who went in there with parents and they're trying to do like scrap group classes and things like that, paper crafting classes, or just like activity group classes, they were just gathering lots of kind of paper crafting stuff. They could just fill up a bag, and then they could actually get the kids to actually take part and actually use materials for any classes that they wanted to run. And they had magazines, they had card stacks, they had paper pads, they had embellishments, they had older kind of stamps and dies that you could pick out and then put into a basket. So every item that you wanted to get, that was individually wrapped. So if you wanted to get a like card blanks for like 10 card blanks, for example, and they came with envelopes, then that would be £1. So each item that you bought was £1 each. So then you can just fill up your basket with £1, like pounds. Like you could get like £20 worth of stuff, and it'd be easily like £20 instead of you just paying like 50 quid for it. It was just insane. I'll put the address in the description box below, so if you're in South Devon and you want to visit that place, it is amazing. There's lots of coverage on TikTok and social media on that particular place. It was really good. The staff were really friendly. There was absolutely like racks of like books, children's bags, bric-a-brac, scrapbooking supplies, card blanks, jewelry findings, jewelry bits and bobs, beads, everything that you could probably wish for. And it was a whole section because it's like a warehouse that's divided into like 2 floors. So the upstairs floor is children's clothing, and downstairs is bric-a-brac, and then like on the other side is like scrapbooking, papers and fabrics as well. So I'll leave the address in the description box below if you want to go and find it, if you want to go and see it. If you're in Devon anytime soon, then please do have a look. And if it's worth your while, you really want to go there, and you find that all the kind of coverage on TikTok and social media is absolutely ideal for you to visit, and if you live in that particular area, then please do go and visit if you have the time to. I think they're open from 9 till 5, Mondays till Fridays. I think they are open on the weekend as well, so please do go and visit too. I did buy 5 items from that particular place, so I think I'll do a separate haul video for that, and I'll also have hauls from what I bought in September and October as well in that video, so look out for the video. I think I'll probably do that for the next video that will be coming up probably the week after, I think. So I'll gather all those items up that I have bought during those last couple of months, and I'll show them to you guys on the channel as well. So in September I actually turned a milestone birthday. I actually turned 40. I don't actually see a difference between turning 39 and 40. I might find that the difference will come to fruition maybe towards the end of the year into 2026, but right now I actually don't feel there's a difference. I felt like it was kind of like a normal day essentially, but it was really lovely to turn 40. I felt like it's a huge milestone, so all you guys who are like 40, hey, I really enjoyed it. We actually spent some time in Manchester. My in-laws actually came down to see us as well because they live in Yorkshire, so they actually came down to see us in Manchester. I think it was like an hour's drive or something, which is really good. It was really good to see them because we hadn't seen them in a couple of months, so it's really lovely to actually spend some time with them. We visited a couple of places in Manchester, which is really nice. We actually went to Manchester Cathedral, went to the John Rylands Library. I have this thing about architecture, and I really love anything that looks old, anything that looks kind of like glass. I really like stained glass windows, for example. So I'm actually trying to do a cathedral tour at the moment in places around the UK, so it's actually really nice to go and see the cathedral. There's a massive bee outside as well, which is gorgeous, and they have like all these lovely posters, and they actually had Japan week when I went there, so they have a lot of like visitors from Japan who are celebrating a feast of actually celebrating Japanese culture. It was fabulous. It was really nice. You had lots of ladies who were dressed up in kimonos. Beautiful, really gorgeous, and I love the architecture at Manchester Cathedral as well. It's a bit of a small cathedral. It is free to get in. I'll leave the address in the description box below, and also leave the address for the John Rylands Library as well, because kind of had very similar architectural kind of roots. Lots of arches, lots of windows, lots of archived materials and resources that you can obviously look at. They had loads of posters, very similar environments. It was very peaceful. It was extremely quiet. There's a couple of guides there that can actually take you around the cathedral and also take you around the John Rylands Library as well. Absolutely beautiful. I actually went shopping there as well. I went to the Thrift Centre, I went to the Arndale Centre as well. Please tell me why any Manchester guys, or anybody actually that knows Manchester very well, why there's 2 Selfridges in Manchester. In London where I'm based, there's only 1 Selfridges store. I just wanted to know why there was 2. There's one in the Arndale, one in the Trafford Centre. I'd really love to know, because I think the extent of shopping ranges and places to go in Manchester is absolutely extensive. I really loved it because I'm a shopping nut. I like shopping, seeing places, and seeing, even if I'm seeing old stores or commercial stores when I go to other places, I'm just like, oh, I want to sneak in a peek in there just in case there's anything there. Because sometimes when you go to places, you'll find that there's lots of stock in other places and not stock where you are. So I love to go to lots of commercial places, lots of commercial shops, but I also love to go to independents as well. And there is some really lovely independent places in Manchester that you can go to, which I really love. And it was really good to actually see a lot more friendlier people. I find Manchester's a little bit more friendly than London is. they were just really lovely. They were really welcoming, they were really warm, they were really friendly, and yeah, it was just a really beautiful city. I would definitely, if I didn't live in London, I'd definitely live in Manchester. My cousin actually used to live in Manchester and she really loved it, and everything's like a walk. You can go to like the town centre in 10 minutes. You can go into one of the central squares where there's lots of bars, lots of craft places, lots of craft markets, and it's literally a 15-minute walk from where you are, which is great. They have a brilliant tram system, a really good transport system with lots of buses as well. Brilliant as well. I loved it. We actually went to a craft and stationery store called Fred Aldous. I think there might be 2 stores in Manchester with Fred Aldous, or there's one just outside of Manchester. I'll leave the address in the description box below. Very similar to Cass Art or Cowling and Wilcox. They're art stores that you can get around the UK. Really lovely, and you can also go there if you want to do on the day projects. So they have lots of hard cardboard, wood, papers, decorative papers, and they also do focuses on some crafts. So they do like knitting, yarn, they do metal building like woodwork, paper crafting as well. So it had quite extensive ranges of lots of different crafts. So if you're into different types of craft, not necessarily paper crafting, it's a really great place to actually visit if you want to get on the day project material. And you can have a look through their basement as well, because they have lots of independent brands that are having like their space there, which is great, because I think there's like 3 floors it looks like. So there's like a basement floor, then the ground floor, and then there's another floor on top, which is really good, because at least then you have an extensive range of looking at every craft that you possibly could imagine. And they got lots of lovely papers, lots of like knitting materials, lots of kind of cardboard. They got a sale section as well, which is brilliant. They do like jewelry as well, and they do woodwork too. So if you're into like model building or anything like that, then it's definitely the greatest place that you could probably look at for stationery bits. And it's very easy to run away with lots of your money to give to the cash assistant for you to buy all these lovely craft things. Absolutely beautiful place. I'll leave the address in the description box below. September, I also joined in with Lisa, who's Crafting Diva here on YouTube, and she took part in her autumn and Halloween collaboration. I'm not a massive Halloween fan, so I did mostly autumn projects, so I'll leave that playlist in the description box below as well. Please do subscribe to Lisa's channel. Lovely collab. I opted in to do a collab only because I love doing autumn projects, but I don't do them very often. So I think it was quite nice to actually use some of the materials that I had gathered from some autumn projects that I had done, and actually got some really lovely papers from Simple Stories, which I really loved. And I found some really lovely papers in the range as well, which I really loved as well. So I enjoyed making lots of autumn and fall projects during that time, during that collab as well, which is lovely. So I spent most of my time either celebrating my birthday and milking the month as much as I possibly could, because I find birthday months a little bit more, not just the day, definitely the month. So at least when it hit like September 30th, I was like, oh, birthday month is over. But I really enjoyed celebrating my birthday, and I still don't feel any different than when I turned 39. I just really enjoyed it. So that was my September. So from October now, we're going to move on to October. So October, probably said that 3 times now. I'm actually going to be concentrating more on doing Christmas content. I'm finding now that I want to be a little bit more organised with Christmas. I think last year I wasn't last minute with it, but I'm definitely finishing off my Christmas cards now. I'm not normally that kind of advanced planning in Christmas card making, but I tend to try and be a bit more organised every single year. I think when I go shopping or commercial, when I go out to Tesco's now or Asda, I'm finding there's lots more Christmas things on sale in August than I am getting in November. So I'm actually going to be concentrating on doing some Christmas projects, probably leading up till November. And then actually I think I'll probably do a shopping haul of all the stuff that I bought during the summer. So during July, August, September and October, I'll probably amalgamate that into one video and actually film it for a video for after a week after this goes up, so this will probably be a Saturday or a Sunday video this week, and then I'll probably upload the video for the following weekend leading up to November. So I think after Halloween hits on the 31st of October, I think November will definitely be a time of actually planning Christmas things. So Christmas content is definitely coming soon. If you guys are looking forward to Christmas, then please do make sure that you leave a comment and let me know that you're excited about Christmas. If you're not a massive fan of Christmas, then please let me know as well. Definitely Christmas is one of my favourite times of the season. My birthday is obviously my favourite day of the year. But I really love doing Christmas cards, and I also find it's the time where it's a lot more advanced than it usually would be. I'm normally making my cards in November, but I'm actually finding that I am making my cards in September, October now. And the card collection, well, the paper collection I'm actually using to make my Christmas cards this year are the Simple Stories Hard Candy collection. I'll leave a picture of it on the screen for you to have a look. It's a mix of very bright colours, pinks and greens, and blues as well, and they've got like different items for them. The one, I think the shop that I got them from was from Haley or Magpie or Paper Maze, because I think I got 2 lots of that particular collection. But I really loved actually loved crafting the cards and put them all together, because they're quite colourful and they're not necessarily out of my comfort zone, but they look like they don't match because the papers look like they don't match. But I love how the colours are actually complementing each other really, really well, even though there is a mix of different patterns. But I've really enjoyed making those Christmas cards. I'm probably nearing now to completing all of them. I think I made between 25 and 30, because we normally send them out to like relatives or cousins, uncles, aunties, you know, friends, that sort of thing. So I tend to make more than I originally should, because I find that the list gets more extensive, because my mum wants to send more cards out to her family and more friends, so the list gets extensive every single year. But I've definitely made an adequate amount now, so I think that I'm coming to the end of making all the cards now, and I'm really enjoying actually making the cards. I normally do in the lead up to Christmas. I think I'm probably just going to make some tags to go with the presents and stuff, so I think I'll probably do that for my next project after the Christmas cards. I'm actually going to be going to a couple of London craft fairs as well. I have written a list here. So for November, definitely in October, November, I've probably missed the boat on some of the October craft fairs, only because it was my dad's birthday. I've actually just been spending a lot of time doing kind of our own projects at home. Like, my husband's really into D&D at the moment. He's into Dungeons and Dragons. He's into like tabletop gaming at the moment. So we've been trying to juggle our kind of schedule so we can actually still join in with those games. So I've probably missed the boat on some of the October craft fairs, but definitely for November I am thinking of going to, most of these will be in London, so if you're in the London area and you want to go and visit these places, I'll leave their links in the description box below. So one is Portobello Road, which is in West London. It's near Ladbroke Grove, and they're doing actually an open art spaces craft fair. So there's lots of like little stores in the market, so you can go and see them. I think they're going to be there for November and December. I'll either put the website of all the dates, or I'll put the dates in the description box below as well. And there is the Leadenhall Market, which is run by the Solo Craft Fair, and they do one every month. Between the Bridges and the South Bank, they do one every month, but I think during November and December they're actually going to have three or four craft fairs during November, and then during December leading up to Christmas. Again, I'll try and leave the dates in the description box below, or at least leave the website so you can actually see the dates coming up. And there's also ones in St Martin in the Fields as well, which I think will be really, really good. There's a couple of crafters that I actually support on Instagram that I really want to go and see and actually have a look at their stores, because some of their items are really lovely and they're definitely within my kind of type of stationery that I definitely want to buy. So I'm really looking forward to actually seeing them at the craft fairs this year. I find that November through to April is quite a busy time at work. So I'm trying to squeeze everything in for November at least, to try and visit craft fairs, juggle work at the same time, and also obviously trying to create lots of Christmas bits as well. So I'm actually looking forward to going to seeing these particular markets, which will be fab, and also creating some Christmas content as well. Up until December, until the end of the year, will be lots of Christmas content videos. So if you're someone who loves advent calendars, for example, I'll be doing some advent calendars this year. I will be joining in with a collab, but the reveal to that will be later on, I think, after I've got all the details confirmed. But I'm really looking forward to doing some Christmas inspiration projects with you guys. So I hope you will be enjoying those videos very, very soon. So I think November and December are definitely going to be Christmas crafting opportunities during those particular months. I'm not sure what kind of projects that I'll be doing. I'll definitely show you the Christmas cards that I have made during the last couple of weeks or so, and I'll show you a haul of some of the Christmas bits that I've actually bought. I actually bought 2 Christmas papers from the range that I saw on their website. Really, really gorgeous Christmas paper pads. I'm really excited about sharing with you guys, so I'll probably do a haul on those probably nearer towards middle of November. Yeah, middle of November, I think. And I also have to do the Q&A video as well. The Q&A video I'm probably going to do for maybe December time. It's quite a long wait, but I think I'll either do it mid-November to early December, or I'll put it at the end towards the new year, so you guys get an extra video around Christmas time. So if you're one of those people at Christmas who are like me, who basically don't really know what day it is, you forget what day it is, and then you're waking up on a random 27th of December and you're just going, wow, what day is it? And then you're just tucking into the turkey dinner that you had a couple of days ago. I'm definitely just going to be watching YouTube for those couple of days and not really knowing where I am half the time. I've been quite lucky and I've actually got some time off for Christmas, which is brilliant, a rarity. Brilliant, which is great. So at least then I can watch a couple of YouTube videos and I can catch up with you guys during Christmas, and then actually just drop a video maybe towards the end of Christmas leading into the new year, and you guys can get to know me a little bit more better as well, which I'll be fab. And then that'll be the video leading up to the new year, and then we'll have 2026, which will have some new content and some new videos as well. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. My apologies if it actually ends up with editing time a bit longer than it usually would be, but I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I hope you guys have enjoyed catching up with me. I'm really looking forward to doing some Christmas content with you guys. I hope you guys will enjoy those videos as they get uploaded in due course. Hope you guys have a lovely day, a lovely week ahead, and I hope you guys have the joyous October that you guys deserve. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.